At the stop sign, turn left onto US 90 East.
Hey, you all, I'm headed to I just left St. Louis Catholic Church. I'm headed over to the visitor center here. It's got an old house that was brought over. All its furnishing, all its stone and everything was brought over when this town was settled. Supposedly it's an old house from France, or Alsace, that area of Alsace on the French-German border, it looks like. I'm headed over there. But the cross traffic on US Highway 90 doesn't have to stop. So, just get a little more information on this little town. Man. It seemed like they were gonna let you through. Woo! There's the Castroville market. Should have come up to this road. It's got a stoplight. Here's the Medina River. There's the city square there. They just passed the Medina River here. Again, I'm just coming over to the little village here. Their visitor center they set up.
At the light, turn right onto Lower Lacoste Road, then turn right.
There's Happy's Alsatian Bakery right there.
Take the next right, then your destination will be on the left.
Steinbach Haus Visitors Center.
Your destination is on the left.
Well, it's closed. So I won't be able to go in there, it says, but we could walk around so you see that, and I see if they got access to the Medina River from here. One moment while I get out. Hey YouTubers, here, this separate video. The ants are out today. You see those ants, you gotta watch out. You got sandals and stuff. There's some flags here, American, Texas flag, French, and probably the area that the people came from, Alsace. Somebody put that in the comments of, that flag there. I'll probably look it up and put a little description on that. But I guess it would be from the region that most of the residents that settle this area are originally from. This is the Steinbach Haus Park, built in Wahlbach, Alsace, France, between 1618 and 1648. A gift to the city of Castroville from the city's citizens of Alsace, France. So the story on this house, it was disassembled. Oh yeah, here they are. Sorry, I keep getting distracted with ants because I'm wearing sandals. The Steinbach Haus. Empresario Henry Castro received a land grant from the Republic of Texas in 1842, and in early 1844, Castro and 27 colonists from Alsace, France, forded the Medina River near here and founded the colony which would become the town of Castroville. Castroville did not look like most frontier towns in those days. The building style was distinctly Alsatian, with a short, steep roof on the front and much longer, moderately sloping roof on the back. Some of the houses were thatchwork framed by timbers with plaster covered stone or clay blocks filling the walls between the timbers. The Alsatian immigrants also maintained their culture, which can be described as not quite French and not quite German, but rather a harmonious complement of the best of both. The Alsatian language, a very old form of German, was spoken in Castroville up till the 1990s. While Castroville Alsatians returned their cultural and linguistic roots, contact with their families Alsace diminished, affected by both time and distance. More than a century passed before the descendants of the original Alsatian immigrants reconnected with their kin with their kin in Alsace in the early 1970s. Reciprocally visits between groups of Alsatians and the Alsatian Texas at Castroville began in the 1975 and continue today. In 1997, faculty of the Cultural College in Wahlbach created the Association Jardin des Racines, Garden of Roots, with a plan to strengthen the bonds between Alsace and the Texas Alsatians. The association brought students to plant the Alsatian Garden of Roots in Castroville's regional park and began the process of locating traditional Alsatian Wajh workhouse to move to Castroville. Shoot, I thought there was an ant on me, sorry. The associated located in Persian Alsace house built between 1618 and 1648 in the village of Wahlbach. The house, which was formerly owned by the Steinbach family, was disassembled and the oak beams were shipped to Castroville in 1998. Station carpenters and students followed that year to reassemble the beams with wooden pegs, and they returned in subsequent years to complete the house with local assistance. Roofing tiles, windows, doors, and shutters from France were installed, and a large group of Alsatians attended the grand opening of Steinbach Haus in April 2002. The descendants of Alsatian immigrants who founded Castroville are proud of their origins. To Alsatian Texans, the Steinbach Haus symbolizes their deep emotional connections with Alsace, and to Alsatian is a visual expression of their love for the Alsatian Texans. They're probably at lunch. It looks like it says 12:20. Go here. Look like old wagon. 12:22. Thanks to the individuals who gave their time to build our barn. Farm wagon and wine cask gifts from Alsace, France. Philip Ping, Bradford Boehm, Patrick Connor, Victor Ortiz, Ed Garcia, Houston Bachman, Doug Domino, Jeff Gardner, William Nicole, Bill Menker. And thanks to organization and donors for their contributions. Castroville Conservation Society, Castroville Garden Club, and got the name of that. So this cask and farm wagon are gifts also from Alsace, France. Here's a view of the house. There are vehicles there. So it looks like there is a... No, this is a drainage. I was gonna say it's a walking trail, but that's drainage. And drainage there. But the Medina River's right down there in that shrub. Oh, modernize the house, of course, AC. Any Europeans watching the Alsace, France area, if they still have houses like this from 1618, 1648, leave a comment. It says welcome. There's their hours Wednesday through Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 11 to 3. Right now it says return at 12:20. Hey.
Actually, if y'all want to look
Okay.
and I'll just tell y'all, sorry that we got flies
That's okay.
and gnats in here today. But there's a storyboard over there. You know, I was going to school at a school that was basically owned by UT, and I was working for A&M at the same time. They made me quit.
Well,
And I was working for both of them at the
I'm going
same
upstairs in the
time.
house.
And one of them found out about the other one.
Beautiful.
Anyway, so the storyboard over there, is the journey of the house in pictures from the little village to Wahlbach, in Alsace, which is not province, it's
not heritage is compulsory.
okay.
They only have to
Oh,
Elon Hill.
the what?
Elon Hill.
The roof's actually decently high, tall.
finally got the house built for 30 years later, and then the same family that built the house lived in it for 400 years.
Wow.
That's amazing, they just passed it down from generation.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
So this actually got started here. It got ready
Well,
in
this was over,
2001.
yeah, this was over in
2002.
Allslace. It didn't actually get here to about 25 years ago. So finally, in the 1980s, they decided their house was falling down. They decided, excuse me, I'm having lunch. They decided they wanted to have a new house. So they took this house down, sold the timbers to a European Alsatian group in our sister city of Ensisheim. Those people brought the timbers over here and then reconstructed the house on site for us.
Wow.
And it took them 5 years to do it. All the furniture that is upstairs, they're all antiques. That was also brought from Allstace when the house was. Tonight too, is it?
You have it Friday, October 10 and Saturday, October 11, it looks like.
And, no, and tonight too.
Okay.
October 4th, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it says?
Mm-hmm.
I
October
think
4.
it's like $30 a person. Those places are really haunted. I did the research for those.
Mm-hmm.
Those are, throughout the last 150 years, people who had lived in those places, after they died, people saw their
Something, yeah.
forms,
Wow.
or whatever you want to call it, for years and years and years.
Mm.
They're not bad ghosts, there's nothing evil.
Just
It's just ghosts of people who used to live there.
gotta get attached to the house so
Mhm.
old. Okay, thank you for your time.
Yep.
I might look that up on the QR code
Okay.
for the 11. Okay, thank you, ma'am. So they got ghost tours, and I don't know if you heard talking about the ghosts at some of the houses out here. You could. Which one? Which one's that?
Greenhouse? Let me show you where it's at. It's another museum. Let's go. It's another museum. It is one of the homes built in the 1840s. It's right here.
Okay. I know I was by the church earlier, St. Louis. Is it going back that way?
The church is right here.
Okay. Oh, so it's not too far from where the church was.
And we over here.
Okay. So like the second street over once you cross the river again. Okay. That works. I'll take that then. Thank you.
They're open today until 4. There's no charge. It's the only historic home we have built in the 1840s that's open to the public. And
okay.
It's only open Saturdays and Sundays, so if you have a chance, come out.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Oh. Oh.
So that map there and this saying the Berry House. I wonder if it's the one's at the Burger House. I gotta look on the thing she drew. But there's at least 40 houses and historical areas here in the town that you could walk. They got a historic walking tour. Again, this is another video, just their visitor center, because it's an old house from 1618, 1648, the Steinbach House Park here in Castroville. If you guys like this other video here in Castroville, Texas, you guys go and like, share, subscribe. Have a good day. From Jose Fantastiville, adios.